Hi, lovely people. Welcome to the Talk with Kojo. As you know, my name is Michael Kojo Kutu, and I am your host for the Talk with Kojo. I'm always here with the lovely Sheldon, who is my co-host. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been fine.
Yeah, it's been
How
a while.
have you been?
I'm okay. I know you like to buy a lot of things. Have you been shopping lately?
No, actually, yeah, because I have a lot of events like in the upcoming because we have a holiday,
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
the labor work holiday, I think.
Yeah, the
Labor
Labor
Day,
Day, the
yeah.
Labor Day.
So I have a lot of like friends that have invited me to their birthdays and a lot of events. So yeah,
Well,
I
that's
bought
nice.
some stuff.
That's good. That's good for you. That's good
How's
for
been
you.
your week? How's going?
My week has been, this Chinese and makeup, work and all those things. But yeah, everything is okay. It's just be normal. It's just be work, nothing much. And
Exactly. They make us
yeah,
work on Sundays.
exactly. And I've been trying to really find like content to make for you guys on Expert Live. So I've been going like up and down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been going up and down, like searching for, things to do.
Like,
and
did you find something?
Yeah, honestly, I met a couple of people that agreed that we should have a conversation, right? Interesting. I don't want to break it here. I don't want to break it here. They'll see. Yeah. So we don't want to waste your time, but keep on watching our show. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. On Wednesdays, we try our best to bring you the Talk with Kojo. And then on Sundays evening, we bring Expert Live. As time goes on, there will be more than 2 videos in a week. We'll be dropping a lot of videos in a week. There will be daily live, there will be vlogs, there will be other things on the week. So let's dive straight into what we are doing today. Today is quite an interesting topic, right?
Kind of, yeah, it is, but very controversial. Today we're going to be talking about, can I introduce?
Of course you can.
Today we're going to be talking about can broken hearts lead to sleeping around in a relationship? It might not be it might not be only into like a relationship, but it can be into a marriage or into anything that these people are having these days. I mean like the kind of relation that people are having, like entanglements, friendships.
Okay.
So it might be that, but if that person breaks your heart, and then can it lead you to someone else sleeping around? You know, like cheating or whatever.
This is interesting. But you said friendship, but I mean, are there broken hearts in friendship?
Yeah, they are.
How do you get broken-hearted when it's just like friends?
No, I mean, it depends on someone. Like, there are people who expect a lot from people. So, for example, if you betray your friend or if something, or if your friend feels betrayed by you or something that you did, they're definitely heartbroken.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we need to understand what exactly broken heart is, because I'm getting a little confused. Because I know for me, what I know most is broken hearts has to do with like people who are intimate, right?
Yes.
Like, for example, people who are married or people who are lovers or people like a fiancé, a girlfriend or wife or husband, But when you bring in friendship that are like more mutual relationships, I'm a bit confused. When we say someone has a broken heart, we know people throw glasses around, people break TV, people destroy car, people do a lot of crazy things.
I know, but I know like for friendship it's like a bit different. It's not like it's still a broken heart, because what is being heartbroken, or what can we say is being what is a heartbreak? It's like an internal like feeling like of huge like enormous sadness, and you feel so many people have suicidal thoughts. So many people have depression.
Oh, they must be deeply in love.
Yeah, so it depends with the person. There are some cycles out there when they have a heartbreak and they're like in a different mindset, like altogether on a different midst. I just feel like it's how people also take it. People are different. You might be tolerable to
breakups,
pain or breakups more than me or less. Like it's different.
Okay.
So I just feel like heartbreaks it's sadness, of course, depression, anxiety, all those things, but it's how you like.
So what you're saying is that people have different reactions to pain or to broken hearts.
So that's what leads us to our topic of the day. Like, if someone has a heartbreak, you can go sleeping around. For real.
Yeah. But I believe that people who want to sleep around really sleep around because they want to.
No.
So, no, I'm at the other side of really if it's broken heart, I mean, what heart is broken? Like, how
what
deeply?
Do you mean?
No. I mean, I'm I'm not saying that I can't be brokenhearted or people can't be brokenhearted, but I mean, at the extent that you want to go and sleep around, then it's. If you're a man, I believe that a man should, be able to tolerate some of these things and have like a control over his emotions.
I mean, it's different. Like from what you're saying, like if you you haven't had a heartbreak before.
Heartbreak, broken heart.
It's the same thing. What do you think?
No, I have to think about it because, of course, when you break up with someone, there are emotions.
Yes.
But then I think it depends on the level of love or how much.
Intimacy.
Yes, level of intimacy, and if you can really call it like broken heart or not, or broken heart or not. So, have I been broken hearted before? I'll say yes, because I don't want to offend the one who was involved. I have been broken hearted before. But I didn't do those crazy things that people do. With mine, I felt I was emotional for some time. But I never thought about anything suicidal like people do. But I just felt like, oh, this person has been with me for a very long time, and all of a sudden, like, I'm not gonna be with the person. So I started thinking about the good side of, of the person. And this is what people say, that you never know how much you love someone till you lose them, right?
Yeah. You never know how much you value something until
yeah. So I've done. Have you ever been brokenhearted?
I have.
Yes. I just feel like everybody here.
I have, yeah, but not everyone.
Not everyone. Okay. Have you ever been?
Some people just go around maneuvering and find their way. I have been brokenhearted before.
How did you feel?
I think it was depressing. Like, I'm a person who takes like something that has to do with me emotionally, like, really seriously. And at that place I was not depressed, but for me there's one thing that I always do.
What do you do?
when I'm dating someone, right? Like, if I want to let go of you, I let go of you before I break up with you. You understand me? Like we might be living together, we might be talking, oh, I love you, blah, 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 blah. But I don't love you anymore. Like, you understand
you already, okay,
yeah.
I think from what you are saying is that mentally or emotionally, you cut that tie before even physically announcing that we are no more together.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I've already, like, because I learned how not to live without you. I learned how not to do things without you, because maybe you're always doing things together and blah, 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 whatever. So even the heartbreak itself is not hard for me, because I've already let go when you were in the relationship before I told you I'm done. Smart girls. I'll just play. But yeah, that's me. Like, of course I have had a heartbreak before. Like, my first boyfriend when I'm not going to say the age.
It's okay. For privacy concern, yeah.
So, like, he was, I don't know how to say it. Let me not say this. Anyway, I've been heartbroken before. I was quite young, and it was depressing for me at that time. And coming from like an African home, they don't give us the energy, like the comfort to talk about those things. My dad,
they don't give you that invitation, like,
exactly,
to come,
like, to talk about those things. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna tell her. If she says whatever, I don't care. And we spoke about it, and she was so, like, very supportive and everything, like, so different, because I was a bit grown anyway. I was going to university.
Oh, okay.
So she was telling me, like, oh, this is gonna happen a lot. Like, you're gonna meet guys like this. You might not even sleep with them or whatever, but you might just date.
Yeah.
And you go through this. You meet so many different people and everything. So I've been heartbroken before, and I don't intend to be heartbroken again.
Well, now let's move on to the question of the day. The question of the day: can broken hearts lead to sleeping around? So we are looking at both sides for men and for women.
Yes.
So we are not like focusing just on men or just on women, but generally. Let's take your view first. Let me reserve my opinion for now.
Okay, my opinion is can broken hearts lead to sleeping around? Definitely. For example, I'm staying with a guy and we are staying in the same house, and maybe he's always cheating on me, right? Or he's always doing something. Let me not blame the guy, okay, this time. Let me say that we're not always seeing eye to eye, and we always have like so many misunderstandings, and we decide, okay, let's break up. But we're still living together, you understand me? But we do everything together, like eat or sleep or whatever, but we don't like, sleep together. So obviously we're separated. So I just feel like it will lead to sleeping around. Why? Because
also, not to cut you, but you mean like this boyfriend that you live with, both of you are not emotionally attached. So it's more like you guys are separated.
Yes, I'm just saying.
But
like
he's still cheating whilst living with you.
No. I'm saying like it's an example that
okay.
I'm
I know you're giving a you're giving an example.
Like for example, like you are staying together and you are doing everything together, but you're separated. Like you're not together anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Why
saying.
do you live together though? Like
a lot of people do that actually. So they'll obviously sleep around. Because I can't sleep with the person that I'm staying with, or we're not like emotionally attached or whatever anymore. So it will lead to sleeping around. Another factor, like another point that I have is, can broken heart lead to sleeping around? For example, we break up with your boyfriend and you're not staying together. You're staying in different houses. You obviously sleep around.
But if you break up with someone, do you care about the person again?
You do. I mean, some people do it. That's what I'm saying. Like it depends with the person. Like if you're a person who like, oh, okay, I care about my ex, I want to talk to my ex, blah 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 blah. The chances of you getting back together are high, and obviously you guys are going to be doing some things or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah,
but is that person like cheating around, or would you be cheating around just because of like breakup, because you are brokenhearted?
That's what I'm saying. Like some people will just go and sleep around just because of, oh, okay, I'm free. You know, some people are like that. Like, okay, when I was with this guy, I couldn't do this. I couldn't sleep around with who. Maybe these guys were in her DMs, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they were texting her every time or sending flowers or whatever. And there are guys who are there like, oh, male best friends. They are the ones who are there initiating. Break up with him. He's a bad guy. When you're done, they'll go and sleep with you again. You understand me?
Yeah.
So there are also those factors, like just around.
Wow.
I don't know. People are different though.
All right, before I come in with my opinion, as usual, we'll have a break. We'll have a short break just for a few seconds, and then when we come back, we will continue, and then I will give you my honest opinion about this question. All right, guys, welcome back to the Talk with Kojo, and well, it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting already. So, yeah, how are you seeing it? You gave your opinions already, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. So I want to give my opinion about this. I want to give my honest opinion about this question. Can broken hearts lead to sleeping around? For me, my honest opinion is no. Well, I would say 50-50. The reason being that people do sleep around because they are broken-hearted. But I think majority of the people sleep around because they want to sleep around.
Yes.
For some reason, I feel like women, when they get involved with a man, sometimes they have that pre-knowledge already that the man cannot be trusted. You understand? This man can cheat when he's in a relationship, and he can cheat when he's outside a relationship. He can cheat when he's not even engaged to anyone or is not even attached to anyone. People are naturally sleepers.
No, those are demons. For real, I'm a Christian. I don't know, so many people are not Christians anyway. I'm sorry to cut you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so many people are not Christians anyway. But for you to just like that thing of like, oh, I want to sleep with a different girl, like that, and like that power, energy that moves you, you have a demon.
No, you see, it's different. You understand? For me, I would say that one, like what I just said, people are naturally, like that. They'll sleep around whether they are broken-hearted or not. No, people are naturally like that.
I just feel like you don't set boundaries for yourself. Like those people, they don't set boundaries for themselves. If I set a boundary for myself, like I'm not going to sleep with anyone that I do not know about. That's not my boyfriend. That we don't have any intimacy between us. I won't. It's as simple as that. So you don't have boundaries for yourself, and you are just sleeping around. That's all.
Well, you might have a point, but then there is also another group of men who will sleep with other people, not because they are broken-hearted, not because they sleep with other people because naturally they have like evil spirit or something, but because they think it's fun. And that is more for men.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you like what you say. Sorry, but like what you say, like it's fun.
Yeah.
Because they're immature.
Can we call it maturity?
Yes, it's maturity. It's as simple as that. It's maturity. If you are immature, you see sleeping around with women as fun. That's your fun. Like that's what you cherish more. Like, okay, if I sleep with this girl, oh, I have slept with so many girls. You understand what I mean?
I'll tell you a story.
Like your score goal or whatever. I feel like that's immaturity. A mature man knows what he wants. A mature man knows what he wants. That's immaturity. If your boyfriend is doing that, immaturity.
I'll tell you a story. So, back at home, I was with a group of friends who call this game.
Game?
Yeah. What is a game? To sleep with as many women as they can. And for them, it's not like you just go find women and sleep with them. It's because they have a target of women that they want to sleep with. So, for example, if this neighbor who has a daughter that the girl tries to be proud or something, then they want to sleep with the person to just make sure that they kill that pride that the girl has. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah, and they do it so much that they take, fun in, like, oh, I slept with this girl. Oh, I finished this girl. Oh, this girl, I slept with her 2 months ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like, men take pride in that. Men take pride in saying, oh, I've slept with this girl before. That's their pride. But I feel like those men that take pride in that, that's immaturity. As much as that girl opened up to you, or that girl, you slept with that girl, it's her dignity being taken away from her. But I feel like that's your immaturity of you claiming.
Don't be too biased with protecting girls as taking their pride or their something, because there are girls who also do the same thing.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, there are girls who also, sleep with a number of people, and it's not because they are broken-hearted, because they probably are having fun or something else.
Yeah, it's true. There are so many girls out there who sleep with so many guys. They're like, oh, this one I've slept with him.
Yeah,
and that's the same. Accomplishment or whatever satisfaction that they get, that the guys, like what I was saying, like you take credit for that. It's not credit to sleep with someone. Like it's not. There's nothing special with sleeping with someone.
To them, it's credit.
Yeah.
It gives them that leverage,
They feel good about it.
They have the bragging rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this one.
They have I finished this. Yeah, so as I was saying, so then it comes in different way as to, I wouldn't say like people don't get broken-hearted and then go sleep around. People do, but I just believe that a huge percentage of people really sleep around because they want to sleep around, and it's not because of the broken heart. But then I will also talk about the broken heart aspect. Directly to the question, if broken heart can actually lead to people sleeping around. In a way, I think it does. The reason is that now when you break up, right, and then you go out there, any lady that seems to like be a little humble or show you a little bit of comfort or something, you tend to,
be vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah. You switch more to the person. Yes. You feel like, oh, this person isn't like the one I was before, or you feel like, oh, she's nice, she's kind, and then at least for me, for my healing or whatever it is. That person can also be, can be useful.
Yeah, it's true. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it can lead to sleeping around. Like, for example, you go with your guys to the club and everything, and you meet this freaky girl, like frisky, blah, blah, blah. She's dancing, blah, blah, she's wild. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And maybe you used to have, like, a very chilled girlfriend, like a church girlfriend or something like that. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, let me explore. Like, that's what I mean. Like, some of the things that just lead to you sleeping around is because what you didn't have in your relationship, you're looking for it outside. As simple as that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when you look at that carefully, you will think that people do not intentionally break out from relationships.
Yeah,
you understand?
They
because if we say, okay, there was something lacking in your relationship and you are trying to look for it outside, it might be that that person first didn't even want to break up from the relationship. And for me, I think that relationship that people don't break out from, or they tend to like be in a relationship more for a long period of time, it means that there are reasons why they are there.
Yeah, I know, but those reasons can, I just feel like people find that as an excuse to use, like, okay, I'm in this relationship because of this reason, but that reason can, like, you can move away from that reason. You know, understand what I'm saying? For example, you can be like, okay, I'm staying with my boyfriend or my girlfriend because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Because of accommodation, or my boyfriend always supports me, or I'm broke, my boyfriend always gives me this, or my girlfriend is the one who's doing this for me. You understand me? But you can also look for that from someone else. Let's take, for example, marriage. People who stay in marriage because, I'm staying for my kids. There's co-parenting now. I mean, there's no difference, honestly. So I don't know. I just feel like it's the same thing. It's up to you as a person. Do you want to move on? Do you want to do this? Do you want to embark on a different journey altogether? Yeah, it's up to you as a person. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you wanting to sleep around, like what we're talking about today. You wanting to sleep around is a choice that you make. Like, you sleeping with someone, it's a whole different situation. So it's up to you if you say, okay, I'm going to decide to sleep with this person or not. So it's up to a person how that comes with morals. If you have boundaries, if you have standards and expectations, preferences as well. You know, you can't just go and be like, okay, today I'm in the club, I'm dancing, like, yeah, I met this guy, like, I'm going with him home. No. If you have morals, you know that you cannot do that. So I just feel like you sleeping around, heartbreak can lead to sleeping around, but it's how you also control yourself. And what do you want to achieve as a person? Or how that heartbreak was intense for you to do that. But I mean, it's life. Things happen. Shit happens.
Well, when it comes, there's a question I want to ask. At what stage can we say somebody is sleeping around?
At what stage?
Because I know that, like, I listened to a pastor who happens to be a marriage counselor, who was saying you can date as many people as possible.
Like after
I don't know if dating comes with, not after breakup, like normal advice for people, for men and for women. You can date as many people as possible, and then you can choose the one you think is more compatible with you. You understand? But the idea of dating, I don't know whether it comes with sex. I'm not too sure about it. But then when we look more into the phrase sleeping around, the question is, at what stage can we say someone is sleeping around? I mean, in numerical terms, we cannot say with 2 women or 3 women or 4 women, but in at what stage can we classify someone
as sleeping
as
around?
someone who's
I feel like
around?
That's like if you sleep with multiple partners. Like, for example, if you sleep with multiple partners, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot.
Do people really sleep with like 7 people?
Yes, that's a lot. People sleep with so many people. Oh my God. People sleep with so many people a lot.
That's a lot of job.
A lot. A lot of hours as well. That's a lot.
Wow.
People sleep with so many people. Like, really, yeah.
Yeah, so for me, my final opinion about this, what I would like to say, like, finally, about this broken heart and sleeping around, with the little knowledge I know there are people who are pansexual.
Yes.
Yeah, and there are people who are like polyamorous.
Yeah.
These kind of people, they cannot have any sexual attraction to anyone. They have the sexual drive to have
very high.
Yeah, very high sexual drive. They want to sleep with as many people as possible.
That's true.
Yeah, and then they simply just can't be with someone. So these people as well, they break out from one relationship to another relationship where they have no feeling. So as to whether they even consider it as breakups or broken hearts, we don't even know. You understand? But what we know is that they have fun in sleeping with a lot of people. You understand? And we can't say it's necessarily because of broken heart. You understand? So my position with this, I say yes, about 20% will go to the people who actually sleep because of broken heart, and as I said earlier, because they want comfort. But I think the huge majority, that's about 90% or more, would sleep around because 1, they want to have fun. 2, is their habit. 3, they might be pansexual. 4, they might be polyamorous. Yeah, so that is my opinion. What's your final opinion about this question?
My final opinion about like can broken hearts lead to sleeping around? I think no. I really think no. I really think if, like, for example, I want to put myself, like, up there. If I break up with someone, I don't think I can be going around sleeping with people. Some people do it because of depression.
Yeah.
They're depressed, like, okay, I'm so depressed. Like, okay, how that guy was texting me, like, he was DMing me 2 weeks ago. Let me, like, hit him up, you know what I mean? Let me talk to him, go to his house, and then, they'll sleep together and everything. But I feel like if you're a different kind of person, and if you have boundaries, if you have standards, and you have limitations to what you want to achieve in life and what you want to do, is not only in life but in relationships as well, I don't think people will be sleeping around just because I have a heartbreak. Like,
that's true.
If you have dated so many people before, you have more experience and you know how to handle a man.
Yeah,
you know how to handle a relationship. You know how to handle a breakup. So I don't see what's the fuss about having a big heartbreak, and then you have to be going around sleeping around. Sleeping around is not good as well. That's how you get STIs, STDs, HIV infections and everything. People think it's fun. People do it for clout. People do it for, oh, this girl is like good in bed, or blah, 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 blah. But you don't know that you're demeaning yourself. As a woman, you have dignity. As a woman, your sexual count is very important. How many people have seen you naked? How many people have slept with? How many people have been with you is very, very important. So I just feel like, as women out there, for all the young girls, everyone who's watching this video right now, respect yourself. Take your body count very seriously. You should be able to respect yourself, set standards for yourself, have goals, Like, a man or securing a man or securing a marriage is not the end road for you. We have so many things ahead of us. No. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for the free advice.
We have so many things ahead of us. So having a relationship or having a marriage is not the goal, honestly.
Well, so over to you. Do breakups or broken heart really leads to, like, people sleeping around? You can leave your comments right down there. Just feel free to comment and like. And before we go, I would say that always try to watch our channel. This is the Talk with Kojo, where we talk about a lot of issues. There is also Expert Life that shows on the weekend. This weekend on Sunday, there's going to be another one, an Expert Life. And then I hope you make dates with us and watch our videos. Continue to subscribe, like our videos, and share. If you share the videos, we highly appreciate it. God will bless you for sharing the video. So we thank you so much. Before we go, what is the last advice or statements or something you want to tell our viewers?
I would just say, like, I don't know, live your life wisely. And thank you guys for always watching our videos and giving us so much feedback and, like, support. We really, really appreciate. Just hope that you continue to support us, and God bless you.
Yeah. So God bless you. We'll see you again next week. If there are topics that you want us to discuss or talk about, just you can send to us directly down. If you know us, you can comment it down there. On Instagram, it's kojofilms. On Twitter, it's kojofilms. On Facebook, it's kojofilms. Everywhere is kojofilm. YouTube is kojofilm. So continue supporting us. We'll see you again next week. Take good care of yourself, as I always say. The corona pandemic is serious. Please take good care of yourself and make sure you protect yourself. Right. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.